had enough, and then it blows up, and then by that time, we've been quiet, cold, and distant for so long that she ready to, to walk away anyhow. And it never was just that one thing that blew up. It was a accumulation of things that went untalked about, that went you know, treated because we did not talk about them. So, what I'm encouraging us to do in our Monday morning motivation, we could live healthier lives, being physically more healthy. We could live spiritually healthier lives and emotionally happier lives, and even relationally happier lives if we could just talk it out. So, I want to encourage you, my brothers, my sisters, friends, believers alike, to talk it out. Talk it out. Everything that you're feeling, right? Your feelings are valid. Your emotions are valid. The things that you're dealing with in your life are valid. And talk it out. Find some place. Find someone who you can talk it out with. And let me help somebody out here because I know I see this already going wrong. If you are married, please, please, please talk it out with your spouse. And if you have trouble communicating with your spouse, get a counselor and y'all go to counseling together and y'all talk that thing out. But it is so hard when you go and you find somebody else to try to talk to, especially if that somebody is of the opposite sex, and then you didn't talk to them, y'all didn't develop this little relationship. No, no, that don't fly, right? Find some Christian counseling. Find somebody who you can talk to, who you can just help you, who can help you communicate what it is. Because here's the truth: neither side generally knows how to effectively communicate to the other side, and I mean in relationships, right? No, this is it, and again, this is not just marital relationships. This is parents. This is with the parents with their children. All of that, right? We don't know how to effectively communicate what is going on so that the other party can understand it. And that's across the board, right? Again, with parent child relationships, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, we don't effectively communicate. But I think that part of the problem is that we have to at least begin to have the conversation. Because see, the problem is that a lot of times we're not having the conversations like just from the beginning, right? From the onset, the offset, we just don't have conversations at all. And I want to encourage you, my brothers, my sisters, whatever's going on in your life, talk about it. Talk it out. And talk until you get some sort of resolution. I'm willing to be transparent enough to say, it there was a situation that me and my wife were dealing with, and it took several conversations. Right, it took a couple conversations for us to get it together and to get, you know, it was sometimes it's not going to be just a one conversation type thing. Y'all may talk for about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, and you're tired of talking, so you take a break and then you come back and you talk about it some more. If that's what it takes to y'all for y'all both to get understanding and for y'all to get on the same page, don't be afraid of communication. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of being any of that, to communicate. If anything, being an effective communicator ought to be a strength, a sign of strength. All right. So let me just encourage you, my brothers, my sisters, friends, believers, loved ones, talk it out. Talk it out. Whatever's going on, whatever's happening in your life, talk it out. All right. Even if you're a single person, talk it out. Find you a Christian counselor. As a Christian, I believe you should have a Christian counselor, who you can talk it out with. If you can't find a Christian counselor, then a regular counselor will do. Just be understanding and knowing that we try all things through the Word of God, right? So let me just encourage you to talk it out. Talk it out. All right. All right, friends. All right. All right. Well, that's my Monday morning motivation for you on today. I pray that that helps you. I pray that that encourages you and motivates you to build better relationships and do better in your marriages, your relationships, and all that. All right. All right, friends. Well, listen, we've got a few minutes left, and we need to go ahead and get to song number one on the I Am Encouraged Gospel Countdown. We've counted them down from 10 all the way to one, and I've even given you a new song of the day, a Christmas song of the day, all of that here in one breath, because we had Revelations 19 with Naomi Rain and the Maverick City Gospel Choir. And then we also had that Christmas song again by Maverick City featuring Melvin Crispell III. All right, so you've gotten it all today. Only thing we hadn't had is a look back song of the day, but join me tomorrow during a Take Me Back Tuesday, and we will get that look back song of the day. But for now, let's get into song number one, and it comes your way by none other than Mr. Jonathan Nelson. That's right, Jonathan Nelson, and it's simply entitled "Manifest" right here on the